am Mwabia Ezechimere. You can call me your compass to financial freedom. Today we'll be handling simplest way to have multiple streams of income. Please, if you're new to our channel, kindly subscribe. Turn on the notification button so you'll be the first to know when our next video is up. All right, how to have multiple streams of income. Simple way of developing multiple streams of income. Remember, we are talking of financial freedom, all of this. And the secret of financial freedom is rested on income flow, management of the fund, saving, investing. The more money you have, the more you will be able to invest. And what can help you to have more money is either increasing your income stream or increasing your skills so you can earn more. So today, one of the ways you can increase your earning is by increasing your income stream. And I'm here to guide you on simple ways you can come up with multiple income streams. My thought is anchored on just three simple letters. Three simple letters that if you can understand the flow of these letters, put them together, you'll just be setting up businesses as easy as anything. And I know you will like it. The first basic thing we have to consider before we set up a business, because setting up a business definitely is going to increase your income stream. First thing you have to consider before diving into any business venture, you must first of all consider the essentiality of what you intend to offer, be it products, be it service. You must check the essentiality of the product or service that you intend to put out to the market. What do I mean by essentiality of your product or service? Is how important, how attached are people to this product or service that you want to bring to the marketplace. Obviously, there are lots of things that human being cannot do without. The moment you are able to identify a service that is essential or a product that is essential, you can start up business with it. For example, there is no individual that does not need food. Food is an essential commodity. So every now and again, an individual that is into the business of food will always have customer. That is not all. What about learning? Education is very essential, because as long as life is, people will continue to acquire education. There are definitely something you know how to do very well. And of course, there is nothing you know how to do today that you did not learn from someone. So in the same way, if you can package that thing you know how to do very well and bring it to the marketplace, that is business. And when it comes to the place of learning, you have serious market for it. What about logistics, transportation? On day-to-day basis, people move around. People move around. And then it is essential that people will move around. For you to move from point A to point B, you just need to have a means. So before you set up a business, you need to consider the essentiality of that business. Beyond essentiality of the business, you also have to consider the affordability of the business. Yes, this particular business or service that you intend to push out to the markets, how affordable is it? Within the sample space you want to project the service or the products, can the people within that cycle be able to afford for that service? Remember, after you have checked the essentiality of it, what is the affordability? How many people can pay for it willingly within the area where you intend to sell that product or service? Affordability. That's number 2. Then number 3 is, how much rebuying power does it have? How much rebuying power does it have? What I mean by how much rebuying power is the product or service that you intend to put out. Let it not just be a product that the moment somebody buys it, it is one-off. The moment you identify a product or a service that has rebuying power, for example, like the food I just mentioned, there's no quantity of food that you will buy today that will not be exhausted in a matter of days, weeks, or months, which means it has constant rebuying power. Yes, there's no quantity of food. So the moment you come up with a product or a service that has rebuying power, you are good to go. My personal experience, when I was handling a coaching section for one of our senior colleagues, and each time he will ask us to do a particular thing, and then we coach him. But along the line, while he's going in depth in what we were teaching him, he will always call back and say, it's like you kept something back. The reason is because learning is a continuum. You can't stop learning. Definitely, you come to a point where you want to know more. You have exhausted the much that you have learned, and you want to have new experience. And at that point, he will invite me again. And then within the scope of what I was consulted for, that's the much we give. That doesn't mean that that is all there is to give. So, how much rebuying power does the product and service have? So, the moment the next idea you are trying to put out has passed these 3 tests, I guarantee you it's always a win. It is always a win. And again, it is almost very easy to set up businesses within this area. You don't really need much money to do them. Yes, you don't really need much money. What do you know how to do very well? The major investment has already been done in you. All you need to do is to think of how you package what you know and then put it out there. Yes, you can begin to offer it for free so that people get to learn to test what you know. The moment they begin to derive value from what you are giving them, definitely the demand will begin to push. And now as the demand begins to come, you know you cannot just serve everybody free of charge. You need to separate the chaff from the wheat. Begin to add price tag on what you were offering for free. But remember, you started offering that service for free, but you cannot continue offering it for free. It's like people are now becoming attached to your service. They've seen how useful your service is, how important your service is. You discover that you don't really need money to start on this. What about that of food vending? You know, people think you must own a restaurant before you can start dealing on food. No, I've come to learn that you understudy business much more when you are doing retailing of that business before you think of owning the factory where the business is being produced. So you can start out today by examining the respective ideas you have to check if they have passed these 3 tests. And the moment they have passed these 3 tests, you can start cashing in. I believe these few information will guide you to start developing business idea. There are several information that we can share. For the sake of convenience, we just want to make it very short. I want to encourage you, if you are new to our page, to subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be the first to know when our next broadcast is coming up. I am still one Essentiality. Thank you.